All right, here we go, guys, and what a different and fun trip this was. We're with a family this time. It's early August. I have Dad Marty, Mom Robin, and brothers Jack and Riley, and we are fluke fishing. And a little background on this family: they bought a boat in 2021. They fish the Great South Bay whenever they can on the Scout. It's a Scout boat, and that entire time they have one keeper caught by Dad Marty between them, and I think it was a just barely keeper. Well, we're going to get 3 personal bests on the trip today, and really from a charter boat captain perspective, this was a lesson in, number 1, patience, and number 2, treasuring the moment and not necessarily focused on how good or bad the anglers are. And it's hard to articulate this, but when you are used to really getting clients who are all fluke fishermen who do this all the time and are generally proficient, when you have a set of real newish folks to the art of fluke fishing, it can be a challenge. And, I'm not doing them any favors by bringing them out to, 80 to 100 feet of water, fishing very sticky areas when they don't necessarily even know some of the basics yet. So that this video is going to be filled with a lot of me explaining things to them, sometimes me explaining things too fast. Yes, you'll hear me apologizing at parts of the audio as we go on. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a great trip and a lot of fun for everyone involved, including myself. And it was a good lesson to me to not take fishing so seriously. Remember when we all first started doing it, none of us were experts at it. We all had to slowly learn how to do it. That's what this family is trying to do, and I'm happy to be part of their journey. In the first instance, you'll hear me explaining some of the basics, including when you know you're down on the bottom, because that was a big issue at the very beginning of the trip for all the anglers. And while we're doing that and offering some other lessons, Marty's going to hook into a really big fish at the beginning of the boat, at the front of the boat. Unfortunately, the wrong species. You won't feel it stop. It's hard to, you'll feel a thump when it hits the bottom as you're jigging. I'll show you. So, yeah, you're off the bottom. We're going to put the trolling motor down soon to help us. So this thing is sticking.
I actually did leave out more line.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this spot you can move over 2 miles an hour. You'll actually feel it. Yeah. You got a fish hanging on. Ah. Hold on. You got something playing here. And then if you do get a fish on, just reel like a human being. Don't be a crazy person. Seriously. No, it's off. But you'll feel a slack when you're... So Jack, try to keep your left hand, if you can, in front of the reel. That'll give you a little more leverage when you're setting the hook. I'm gonna get the trolling motor ready because it'll help us. Okay, nice and easy. And it's not bottom? Oh, no, that's bottom. That's bottom. Let me get it? Yeah. It's bottom. Oh no, dude, that's a fish. Dude, you got a big fish. You gotta, let me.
Start me out.
Holy cow. Yeah, go, reel. Come down, slow down, come down off that. Come down off that, Marty. Come down.
Step off the thing you're standing on.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Just keep the pressure on. Dude, you got a big fish. I don't think that's a fluke though. I don't know what it is. Nice and slow. I thought he had the bottom. Nice and easy. There you go. What is this?
I think you're very optimistic with that man.
Oh, he's gonna need a net.
You see how?
Yeah. This is a big fish. This is a big fish, guys. You have no idea. That rod does not bend like that. Nice and easy. Swim them. When you get them up, swim them into the net. Reel down. Don't give them any slack. We need to see what the hell this is. This has got to be a big dogfish or a big skate.
A big dogfish.
Oh, you got a fluke. Slow down. Don't jerk it. You got a fluke. Go slow. You had a nice fluke on.
You gotta do that setting thing.
He's not a fluke. I think there's going to be a big dogfish or a big skate. Would be my guess.
Oh, it's skate, boo.
We haven't caught a lot of dogfish or skates this year here. We have caught big fluke here.
He's not shaking his head or anything.
I know, that's what's worrying me. You definitely had a fluke on.
Yeah.
Big dogfish. Big dogfish.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's. And always not fun dealing with dogfish. They have a tendency of wrapping around the line and thrashing, and yeah, this one did that. First thing you always got to do is make sure it's not the spiny type. This one was the smooth type, so you're not going to get stung by the barb on its dorsal fin and potentially poison yourself. Yeah, I do want to give Marty a lot of credit. He fought that like a champ. That was not a light fish. Lifting it up here, I promise you it was in that 15-pound range, and fought hard. It gave him a lot of thumps. He handled it like a champ. Unfortunately, wrong species, but we were going to eventually get on the right species. And hey, turnabout is fair play. We're talking about inexperienced anglers. How about a rookie dumb captain move? I set the guys up with their rods, and I did not check Robin's drag, and she's got a pretty good sea bass on here. And yeah, you're gonna see what's actually happening. Ooh. Yeah, just don't put your finger on the trigger there, because you just let line out.
Oh.
Let me see something.
Please do.
You got something decent on. Here.
You sure?
Yeah. Nice and slow. This might be a big sea bass, is my guess. And now don't reel it. When I tell you to stop, keep reeling. When I tell you to stop
Get
reeling,
your camera out.
stop reeling. Look at that size of that sea bass. Bring it here.
Oh, that's a sea bass?
Yeah, this is a big sea bass.
Nice.
This
Is that a keeper?
Yes.
Nice, Mom.
This tastes better than fluke.
It's my jigging!
I think this is close to 20 inches.
I don't want to catch all the fish in the sea.
Yeah. 20 inches. And definitely going to give credit where it's due again. Besides my faux pas with not setting Robin's drag, she did a phenomenal job reeling that up. Nice, composed. On the flip side, you're going to see her son Jack here struggle with a keeper fluke, but not a big keeper, 19.5 inches. And it's one of the tough things to master is a comfortable rod position whilst fighting a fish. Gotta bleed them, otherwise their meat's gonna be all red inside.
That's what I told my daughter. She was crying.
I think I saw a tear coming out of Jack's eye too. I hate my friend who they hooked one yesterday. Literally, he just texted me that they hooked. Oh, set.
How?
No. That's not a set. So you had a fish on. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do this together.
I thought the set was just go like that. Like jerk
But
it.
like that.
Oh, okay.
You gotta drive that hook. Fluke have very tough skin.
Okay.
It's very hard for them. There you go, reel. You got him. He's got your fish. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. That's a good fluke. That's a good fluke. Nice and slow. Keep going. Keep going. You can go a little faster. Feels like I got weight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nice and slow. What's your daughter's name?
Kira.
If only Kira was here.
By the way, that's Kira's twin.
They're twins.
Oh, Kira would have had this fish up, Jack.
Yeah, right.
Nice and easy. Stay on.
I gotta do up.
Yeah. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
God, I feel like it's never.
Yeah, it's right here. Reel it.
Let's go.
Is there a keeper?
Yeah, it's close. Got to be 19 and a half. I don't know what's going to happen if you catch a 26, 27 incher. This fish should not have beat you like that. And yeah, that fish came in right at 19 and a half, just a hair over that. A keeper for Jack, a keeper for the family. And yeah, like I said, a little bit of a struggle for Jack. Very uncomfortable rod positioning. This takes a lot of getting used to, a lot of trial and error till you get to that comfortable place. And we're going to see Jack a little later have a fight with an even bigger fish. And fishing quotes there. We'll see that near the end of the video. There you go. You do nice and slow. Feel good? Slow down, slow down. Don't be smooth about it. Don't be so, not jerky, but you got a lot of tense pressure in your hand. I can see it. It's like clenched like a fist. Yeah, smooth, smooth. I don't think
This is enjoyable.
yeah, like that. See? Zen.
Zen.
My trolling motor's 10 feet in the air. You don't see me freaking out. You got a nice sea bass.
Oh,
Stop.
yay.
This may or may not pass. It's got to be 16 and a half. It's kind of ridiculous. Yep, and that was Riley. I know he looks a lot like Jack, but Riley's got the white shirt on. His first keeper of the trip. Nice keeper sea bass, over 17 inches. And yeah, the smoothness, the calmness, not over cinching your fist as you're fighting that fish. You got to have a little bit of zen. And the trolling motor 10 feet up in the air. Battery management system on my lithium battery. Conked out in the middle of a drift. Battery would not turn on. Very frustrating. Dealing with it now. We think we have it figured out. But yeah, we had to manually get that trolling motor up. I couldn't figure out how to, and always bring the instructions with you. My bad. There is a pin that we were supposed to pull to fold it down. Figured that out later. But yeah, we had another strike against a poor family. We had no trolling motor. Luckily, not a windy day. Still able to get down with 3s and 4s, but would have been a lot easier for them if we did have the trolling motor working. And yeah, hey, another thing that's sometimes tough to figure out. Marty's got a good fluke on here. Halfway up, it pops off, but he's so focused. Look at that. He's just locked in on that fish that he doesn't realize it's popped off. All it took was a rod change.
Ah,
You did drop it. You did drop
Oh, did you see it?
it. No. All right. But easier to manage this rod, right?
Oh, yeah.
Little lighter line. That was definitely a fluke. That had weight, man. When I lifted, give me that for a second. So, yeah, that drag is good. You want to see a bend in the rod, if that makes sense, when you're going down. When you're reeling a fish up, I mean, you want to make sure that that fish is tight. So as much as possible, try not to pump. You were doing a really good job. It just happens sometimes. And hey, on the next drift, same thing. Marty hooks into one. You're going to see a good hook set. So Marty's got that down pat. But you're also going to see him drop his rod tip after he sets the hook. Gives that fish some slack. It stays on. But what I'm thinking happened with the last fish is that it was a light fish. That rod is deceiving. It bends. And yeah, it fooled him. Because same thing's going to happen here. But this time the fish is still on. That's teeth.
Yeah.
Reel. Okay, slow. That's a big fluke. All right, just get out of the way for a second. Hang out back there. No.
He just went out.
No. Let me see. No, he's still on. You got to keep the pressure. You got to keep the.
Slow down.
I know, but is he on? Yeah, he's still on.
Get the net.
Yeah, I'll get the net. No, you reel it in. Just keep reeling. Not that fast. Just nice and easy. There you go. And then swing them in. I thought it was bigger, but it doesn't feel big.
We're shaking.
We almost got your rod ready. We just had to put the gulps on. Yeah, it's still on. Good. Please be a keeper, though. Okay, slack off. It's close. It's close. Slack off? Yeah, okay. Good.
Looks like a keeper.
Looks can be deceiving.
I'll just take his tongue out.
I thought it was bigger when you first hooked it. Not a keeper.
Oh.
We'll do the unofficial check before we get the ruler. Unofficial check is that side thing, but I'm telling you, I've held. This is not even going to be 19. Like, you got to close the mouth. So there's the 18. So there's the 0. It's 18. It's got to be to there.
Okay.
You want a picture?
Live free.
No.
And the best thing you can do as a charter captain when you have less experienced anglers is to give them lessons along the way. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to result in success today, but certainly it's something that they can use going forward, hopefully ingrain in their brain and become better fishermen because of it. We're going to see an example of that right here with Jack. Especially since you haven't paid me yet. That's the last thing I want to do. I don't think you're on. Just drop back down. So Jack, when you set that hook like that, if you don't feel that weight on, like, it's gotta like really be hanging on the fish like that. Reel down now, reel down, reel down, reel down. You got him. Nope, I think you dropped him. So you gave him a little slack. Sorry. Yeah, we're good. You did a good job that time. You set the hook really well. That was probably the best hook set I saw all day. But what you didn't do well is you then dropped your rod tip and started reeling.
Oh.
You wanna, and I think you said Kira, is it Kira?
Yeah.
Kira does this well, you said. She reels down.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna show you right now.
Goes up and reels down.
Yeah. Hopefully he comes back. Oh boy, maybe he won't come back.
You go up and then you reel down.
Yeah.
No, you go up. While you're up, you start reeling.
Oops.
The fluke, those when you caught your fluke yesterday, did you feel this?
Yeah.
That's them shaking their heads like crazy. Set. Now reel down. No, don't.
Oh,
Keep
still
reeling.
on.
Keep reeling. It's still on. She's got a big fish. Slow down.
Jack.
Slow down. Oh man, that's a keeper. Reel up. Reel up. Just reel up because I don't want her to get.
You reel up, you pull my.
No, you just keep reeling, nice and easy like you're doing. I was talking to Jack because we got to check Jack's gulp. That might be the fish he had on. Is it still on?
Yeah.
Okay, nice and easy.
Or
You're doing a great
It's
job.
either the fish or Jack.
No, it's not Jack.
Oh, feel. It's still on.
Yeah, it's still on. See those head shakes? Just do what you're doing.
Then.
At some point when you're near the top, you want to try to swim them into this net. Like guide your rod tip, but let's see him first.
Okay.
Yeah, when he pulls like that, it's okay to, not reel against him.
Okay.
Oh, no, keep reeling. Don't listen to me. Just keep reeling. Just keep reeling. Oh, hard attack. Okay, he's here. It's a big fluke. You got him. Good.
Okay, get your cameras out, boy.
Good job. Oh, you're on too.
Why am I gonna...
No, that's a fish. Okay, let me get this fish out. This is a big fish. This is 23.
I'll be your net girl.
I got the other net. Just come over here. We're just gonna open your bail. We're gonna deal with that fish later. I got the second net here. You can drop now. You're sure you're not on the bottom? Yeah, you're reeling up. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. No, you're not reeling up. You're on the bottom. Here, take this net. Yeah. I'm like, now I got you out. You're out. Just reel up because you're way too far now. I thought we had a second big one on. Oh, you're gonna be my star pupil today.
Marty called it. He says the girls are the fisher people.
He's violent. He's out. Okay. What do we think he length is? 23? 22? 22 to 20. 22 to 23.
Oh, sorry, he came off.
Yeah.
Don't let him off.
No, we want him off.
Don't let him flip off the boat.
He's not gonna flip off the boat. 22 and a half.
Nice.
And yeah, part of me is just completely cringing watching this. I'm barking instructions at poor Robin, and yeah, I should have just let her reel, let her bring it in, right? These guys are all learning, and I'm trying to give them too much information at too short a period of time. And you saw poor Marty there, thinks he has a big fish on, stuck on the bottom. But guess what? Before the day is over, Marty's going to get his big fluke too. Yeah, it was hitting us from the northern edge. The problem is, to our west, there is a what looked like a, oh, set. There you go. Reel down now, reel down. That's good. All right, nice and easy.
Shaking.
Nice and easy, don't pump it, just reel. Just reel, Marty, just reel. Now your 22 and a half is gonna look like nothing.
We'll see.
I don't know now it lightened up on him. But did you see the weight on it when you were jigging?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's coming up too easy now. Unless he's swimming with you. There's a big head shake. I'm optimistic it's going to be a keeper. I don't know now if it's going to be bigger than yours.
SpongeBob and Patrick playing hooky.
Oh! That's pretty big.
Yeah. Yours is still bigger.
Is it?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it.
I think it is. I think yours is bigger. I think this is 22. Yours was 22 and a half. We'll see. I'm pretty good at these things, so we'll see. Let's see. 0. Might be 22. Might be the same size. I think Robin's was wider too.
Yeah.
So this is 22.
Nice.
So you still have it by a ½ inch.
All right.
And probably 3/4 of a pound, because this is not a fat fish.
Can't wait to hold these up.
And that 22-inch fluke was going to be the last keeper of the trip. And I did a lot of deep introspection at the end of this trip and in the subsequent days. I got some wonderful texts from Marty telling me what a great time they had. Sent me pictures of the fish they caught, cooked. Here we go. We'll see some of that. And just let me know they want to make this an annual tradition. And it really got me thinking that we all start somewhere. None of us are born as natural fishermen. Maybe one guy right here was, but the rest of us, we have to learn how to do this. And that's what this family chose to do. And the great thing about fishing is the camaraderie and the fun you have. It doesn't necessarily have to be technically proficient. The more technically proficient you get, though, the more fun you can have, because it will typically lead to more caught fish. And that's the goal here. I hope to have these guys on future trips, and we'll work with them to get progressively better. And I want to thank them. I mean, just a great family. We had that little mention of their daughter who was not on the trip. Apparently she's the best fisherman in the group, so maybe we'll have her in the future on a future trip. And yeah, I mean, just the fact when that trolling motor battery died, and Marty was up there with me trying to get it lifted out of the water. Just great people, had a great time. And as I promised, we'll end the video with a clip here of Jack, who hooked into what he thought was a big one. And I turned off the camera and turned it back on just to make sure the battery was on, because I thought it was a big fish too. He was talking some smack about the haters while that was going on, and we'll actually see what it was at the end. Ooh, that was a fluke. That was one hard thump.
Yeah.
You feel the difference between that and a sea robin?
And sea robin was like,
yeah, the sea robin is like machine gun fire. The fluke is one punch.
Yeah.
But he'll come back. Just keep jigging. Keep jigging. Next time he comes back, just count to 1 in your brain. Let him like get a good shot at it. Yep, he's still on you. Reel down. There you go. Big fish. Big fish.
Jesus. Come on, Jackie boy. All those days at the gym. Come on.
Wait, am I in that? Are you on the bottom, or is that a fish? You're on the bottom.
God damn it.
Yeah, you're on the bottom.
The haters won.
The haters did win. I'm like, something doesn't look right.